Hey, welcome back. Now joining us this morning is David Horst, the new executive director for the Rogue Valley Timbers Soccer Club. Good morning, David.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course, happy to have you. So for those that might be unfamiliar, what is the Rogue Valley Soccer Club?
So the Rogue Valley Timbers is the premier youth soccer organization in Southern Oregon. We just finished 50 years of operation, and we are just starting our 51st year this year. So we offer programs for 3-year-olds all the way to 19-year-olds. We have programs for kids that are just getting started in the soccer. We have programs for kids that want to take soccer to the next level, maybe play after high school into college. So we have a program for every age, every ability level, and every kid that wants to get started in the game.
And David, what sets your organization apart? What do you guys really like? What is your motto?
You know, what really sets us apart is that fact that, we want to provide an opportunity for every kid in the Valley, no matter their background, no matter their financial situation. We have the ability to provide that opportunity to play this wonderful game.
I love that. And David, what are you most excited about with your new position?
I'm just excited. I grew up and I got a lot of great opportunities in this game, and those opportunities eventually led to a professional career for me. And so I wanted to give back to this community, and I wanted to give the kids in this community those same opportunities that I got as a child, and just provide a lifelong love for this sport that I still have to this day.
Absolutely, that love for competition. I love that. So about 2,000 Rogue Valley children just started the season this past weekend. That's a lot of them. How do you keep it all straight?
To call back to my playing days, the Timbers Army was, this fantastic supporters group, and, we have our own Timbers Army of volunteers. We have 150 plus teams in our recreational program. Each of those teams is coached by a volunteer. And, we would not be able to run our programming if it was not for those volunteers who give up, vital hours with their family during the week and on the weekend to provide coaching for the teams in our recreational program.
And I love that it's a volunteer-run organization. It means that the community really is coming out of their own hearts to come to this program. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It means that they want to be a part of what we are doing. They believe in what we are doing. And, whether it's the rec program, the competitive program, our camps, our clinics, we have so many people involved in it. And, it's just exciting to see the energy that these people bring on a daily basis to our program. Yeah,
and you have a golf tournament coming up here for a charity fundraiser. What's that looking like?
On September 26th, we have a fundraiser for our club. Throughout the year, we do a couple of big fundraisers. And the point of these fundraisers is to replenish our scholarship fund. At the start of this competitive year, we gave out over $15,000 in scholarships, whether it was a partial scholarship, a full scholarship, a uniform, gear to a player in our club. And so these fundraisers are meant to kind of replenish that fund so that we can continue to provide these same opportunities for kids in the Valley.
And then you also have the Silent Saturday. That's a really interesting concept. What is that?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot here.
Oh,
so
man.
I have not announced this. I have not made this public yet. But Travel Medford, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission, and myself, we're going to be putting on what's called a Silent Saturday, where the entire focus of the day is on the players. So the parents and the coaches, they have to be quiet. Wow. They're not able to yell or cheer with their voices. If they want to clap or make noise like that, they can. But the entire focus is going to be on the players. Allow them to have their own experience on the field, allow them to make their own decisions on the field.
Yeah.
And it's kind of giving the day back to the players and allowing the parents to kind of just take a step back and watch and enjoy the day.
And what have you noticed that gives to the players?
To be honest, from my research, the players that I have seen talk about Silent Saturdays, they say it's the most exciting day of the year because they don't have people in their heads telling them what to do, or encouraging them to do something that's wrong. It's just, hey, I'm out here on the field with my friends and we're just playing soccer, and they say it's one of the best days of the year for them.
Wow, well, I can't wait to see that, and you heard it here first. That is the first mention of that. David, we do have to say goodbye to you this morning, although I could talk about this forever. So is there anything else that you'd like to mention?
No, just, if you want to get involved with the club, please reach out to us. We are always looking to grow our own Timbers Army here in the Valley. So if If you want to get involved, please reach out to us.
Yes, absolutely. And it is an entirely volunteer-run organization, so really important that they do reach out to you. Well, as we said, the 2,000 Rogue Valley kids just kicked off the season with the Rogue Valley Timbers Soccer Club. Mark your calendars and get yourself signed up for the Tee It Up Timbers Golf Fundraiser coming up Friday, September 26th at the Centennial Golf Club in Medford. If you'd like to get involved in any way, including becoming a sponsor, find out more at rvsoccer.com. David, thank you so much again for coming in for us this morning.
Yep, thanks for having me on.
Of course, we'll be right back.